can you go ahead and share, go ahead and give the moms any other tips that you want to give them to be the best sports mom?
So now it's a little bit different than when we played, but first and foremost with this heat, we've been under a heat advisory. You want to pack coolers, of course. You want to pack those fans. If you can find the fans that you can put in the dugouts, because depending on where you play, we played in a little area where the dugout didn't have a top. So the sun was beaming down and we were like, what? It was an old field. So luckily some of us had tarps because, we're also scout parents too, some of us. So we had to tie a tarp over it because the boys were just burning up. I mean, it was awful. So, you want to pack tarps, fans. You always want to have coolers of ice. You want to have those, the rags, the towels. So you want to have a cooler where you can dip those and put those. You want to have some sort of replenishment drink for electrolytes. So depending on what you want to eat, we pack the vitamin C packs, or you can make your own. Any type of fresh juices, bananas for cramps, pickle juice. I know some of the a lot of concession stands sell the pickle juice pops.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen those, but those are good for them to eat and it puts the salt back in their system. So anything like that, and really kind of like some healthy snacks that they can eat in between, grapes, a lot of fruits, little things of salami, cheese sticks. So anything to kind of replenish them real quick, because you might have like 15 minutes in between the game. So you don't want them eating like chili dogs or things like that,
Right.
And
make them sluggish,
also,
right?
Right. Yes. And then anything that keeps them cool. Also, we go to the extent packing cots. So if anyone needs to lay down and take a break, or if you're not feeling well, because a lot of times there's nowhere for them to sit. You might have a chair, but just to kind of, lay down under the tent. So, sometimes, people see you're dragging up there with your wagon. They're like, man, y'all brought the whole world. But it's very relevant, because things are different. And I remember their grandma, my mom was like, I just don't remember us having, this extreme heat all the time when you all were younger. It was not this bad. Yeah. And then, of course, things in the environment weren't as bad. All the allergies, all the things, that can cause flare-ups. So there, have a checklist of things that you will pack the night before and the day of. And then you don't always have to buy yourself because they can get expensive, but talk to your village.